Welcome to Mutual Fund Family.
Log on to mutualfundfamily.com for more info.
Okay, this is that time of the show when we acquaint our viewers via Meet Your Fund Manager with a new mutual fund product as also a fund manager from a marquee mutual fund house. Joining us today is, of course, Dharmendra Grover, who's portfolio manager at SBI Mutual Fund, and he'll be talking about the new fund offer which SBI has launched. It launched yesterday and will be open till 21st October. It's SBI Equities Opportunities Fund Series 4. Dharmendra, thanks very much for taking out the time to speak with us. Give us the rationale of this fund.
Okay, so this is Series 4 that we are launching in closed-ended funds, and our rationale has always been that this kind of closed-ended funds will be investing in structural trend stories in the country, and we believe that the growth stories are still panning out. Markets have corrected. It just gives us more opportunity to enter into those stocks. So that is the rationale for launching this fund right now.
Okay, you mentioned about excluding commodities from this fund. Are you going to avoid sectors which are exposed to business cycles?
Yeah. So I'm not. So that's exactly the reason, because we feel that the cycles are unpredictable. So we are not taking any kind of a fundamental call on the commodities per se, but as a strategy, we do not, because since it's a closed-ended fund where we have a limited duration of investment, we do not want to take a call on the cycles.
Okay, can you throw some more light on how you are managing risk to the portfolio?
So in terms of risk, since we know that the start and the end of the fund, so for us the risk is more managing the entry and exits in our positions. And in terms of managing the risk within the portfolio, we have certain benchmarks which we follow, and we have a certain sectoral exposure limits which are the maximum limits are available. So within that we have to ensure that the sectoral exposures are not too high. So having said that, for us the risk is not volatility but the loss of capital. So and because it's a closed-ended fund, so we understand when is the money coming in, how it is to be invested, when the exits have to take place, and when the money has to be returned. So we have very clear timelines that are available to us for us to act on that. So that's how we manage. So since the timelines are defined, we manage the risk accordingly.
Okay, what would be your sectoral overweights and underweights for the fund?
So the underlying way of managing this portfolio is on the thematics. In thematics, we would look at domestic consumption, and domestic consumption, not just the FMCG aspect of it, but consumptions in the form of even agri imports, even home improvements, where the consumer has a choice to spend its money. And also on the exports competitiveness of certain industries and companies. And also on the nascent themes of defense and e-commerce. So we would rather go with thematics, and then the sectoral allocations happen on its own. Like I said, but in terms of risk, we manage it through sectoral limits that are available to us.
And finally, what is the philosophy of the fund? Would you focus on value versus growth in the market?
So in terms of philosophy, we are basically banking on growth here, growth of the themes and growth of the companies within those themes. So for us, we are not looking at kind of deep value stocks here, because that's not the strategy that we follow. We would look for companies where we can see the growth trajectory for next 3 to 5 years, which are primarily because we derive it from our themes, and then we look at whether the valuations are reasonable for us to enter into those stocks or not.
Okay, thanks very much, Dharmendra, for joining us and giving us more details about this new fund offer, the SBI Equity Opportunities Fund Series 4. The NFO period is on your screen. 7th October opened yesterday to October 21st. Of course, do your due diligence before investing in mutual funds. In the meantime, IndusInd Bank and numbers are going to start coming in.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe Mutual Fund family.